Broccoli Prevention Nutrition. What you eat can truly protect you, if you let it. Let me ask you something, straight from the heart. If you knew that the food on your plate today could decide whether you fight off cancer tomorrow, would you eat differently? Because the truth is, cancer doesn't just strike one day out of nowhere. It whispers first. It leaves clues. And more often than not, your daily meals are either quietly fueling the fire or gently extinguishing it. Here's what most people don't realize. Cancer prevention doesn't start at the doctor's office. It starts at breakfast, at the grocery store, in your lunchbox, and yes, in those small daily choices we brush off as harmless. Let's clear something up before we go further. Food isn't a miracle drug. You can't just eat a handful of kale and expect to erase years of damage. But here's the powerful, science-backed truth. A consistent, anti-inflammatory, whole food-based diet can significantly reduce your lifetime risk of developing several types of cancer. In fact, global health organizations like the World Cancer Research Fund and the American Institute for Cancer Research have confirmed what many of us in integrative medicine have seen for years. Up to 50% of cancers could be prevented through nutrition, lifestyle, and environmental changes. That's not a fantasy. That's real, peer-reviewed data. But what does that mean for you, right now, today? It means the 3 meals you choose each day matter more than you think. It means that your fridge, your fork, and your habits are all tools, not weapons, but shields. This is not about fear. It's about strategy, how to outsmart the quiet buildup of inflammation, free radical damage, and cellular mutations with simple, nourishing habits. It's about understanding that what we eat isn't just fuel. It's information. Food literally speaks to your genes, your immune system, your gut microbes, your hormones. And depending on what you feed them, they'll either protect you or betray you. So no, cancer prevention nutrition isn't about eating clean for 1 week and then forgetting it. It's a long game. But every step counts. Every plate is a message. I choose to protect this body today. Let's take this journey together, step by step, ingredient by ingredient, and build a daily plate that quietly but powerfully protects you and those you love. Because cancer doesn't stand a chance against
Part
a
1.
life lived
The hidden
intentionally.
battlefield. How food shapes your cancer risk. Let me tell you something I've seen again and again. Cancer rarely arrives without knocking. It starts with whispers, silent changes in your cells, quiet inflammation, subtle damage that builds over time. And often, it begins with something as simple as a plate of food. Fire. 1. Inflammation and oxidative stress, the quiet sparks. Every day, your body fights to protect you, repairing DNA, calming inflammation, sweeping away damaged cells. But it can't do it alone. When we overload it with fried foods, sugary drinks, processed meats, it's like giving your repair team broken tools. And over time, the fire catches. Chronic inflammation becomes a spark. Oxidative stress fans the flames, and cancer finds its opening. Plant. 2. Your gut, the immune control center. Now let's shift to a place few people think about when talking cancer, your gut. Inside you lives a bustling ecosystem of bacteria. Not the bad guys. I'm talking about the good microbes that help regulate hormones, detoxify chemicals, and signal your immune system when trouble's brewing. But here's the deal. These microbes eat what you eat, and they thrive on fiber, color, and plants, not processed snacks or artificial sweeteners. When your gut is strong, your body becomes a fortress. When it's weakened, the gates are open. Part 2. Building a cancer-fighting plate. Now let's move to action, not theory, your plate. 1. Cruciferous veggies, broccoli, kale, cabbage. These green warriors aren't just healthy. They contain sulforaphane, a compound that helps your body detoxify cancer-causing agents and protect DNA. Steam lightly. Don't drown them in cheese sauce. Let their medicine shine. Berries, blueberries, raspberries. Tiny but mighty. Berries are loaded with anthocyanins and ellagic acid, powerful antioxidants that slow down cellular aging. Snack on a handful daily. It's like armor for your cells. Garlic and onions. Grandma was right. Garlic is healing. The compounds in these humble bulbs have been linked to lower risk of stomach and colon cancer. Chop them fresh. Let them rest 10 minutes. Cook gently. That's where the magic happens. Orange, turmeric with black pepper. Golden root, golden reputation. Curcumin, the active compound, slows inflammation and has shown promise in lab studies for halting tumor growth. Pair it with black pepper to help absorption. Sip it in warm milk or sprinkle it in stews. Olive, 5. Extra virgin olive oil. Not just for taste, it's medicine. Rich in polyphenols and healthy fats, olive oil protects your cells from oxidative stress. Drizzle it on veggies. Use it instead of processed dressings. Your heart and DNA will thank you. Tomatoes, 6. Lycopene, the red pigment, is a powerful protector, especially for prostate health. Cooking releases more of it, so go ahead, enjoy that tomato sauce. Just skip the sugar. Leafy greens, 7. Spinach, Swiss chard. These greens feed your cells with folate, a vitamin essential for DNA repair. Low folate equals higher cancer risk. It's that simple. Eat them raw in salads or sautéed with garlic and olive oil. Legumes, 8. Lentils, chickpeas. Not just for vegetarians. Beans are rich in fiber, plant-based protein, and cancer-fighting phytochemicals. They stabilize blood sugar, protect your colon, and keep your gut microbiome thriving. Green tea, 9. Centuries-old wisdom now backed by modern science. Green tea contains catechins, molecules that may prevent tumor blood supply from forming. Make it a daily habit. No sugar. Just steep, sip, breathe. Apples, 10. Grapes, citrus, with the peel. Don't peel your protection away. Fruit peels contain compounds like quercetin, limonene, and resveratrol, each with strong anti-cancer potential. Wash thoroughly, then eat them whole. Part 3. What to avoid. The foods that feed disease. No guilt, just truth. Here are the foods that quietly increase cancer risk. 1. Processed meats. Yes, even just a little bacon. These are classified as Group 1 carcinogens, same category as smoking. Limit them. Replace with fresh poultry, fish, or legumes. 2. Overcooked red meat. That crispy grilled edge, it's loaded with chemicals like HCAs and PAHs, linked to several cancers.
Final thoughts. Your kitchen is a place of power. Let me be honest with you. Most people don't realize how powerful their daily choices are until they're sitting in a cold doctor's office listening to a diagnosis they never saw coming. I've had far too many patients look at me, eyes wide and voice trembling, saying the same 4 words. I thought I was fine. But here's the truth. Cancer doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't storm in like a thief. It builds quietly. Through small, repeated exposures, through inflammation that never gets resolved, through nutrient gaps, stress, toxins, and years of overlooked warning signs. And here's the best news. That slow build can be interrupted. You don't need a miracle. You don't need expensive supplements or some superfood from the Himalayas. What you need, what we all need, is something far more radical in its simplicity. A commitment to nourish this body like it deserves to be here for a long, beautiful life. It starts with real food, food that speaks your biology's language, that calms your inflammation, supports your immune army, and reminds your cells how to heal. It continues with movement, not punishment, but joy. A walk in the sunlight, a dance in the kitchen, a stretch before bed. It deepens with rest, true rest.
Not just lying down, but the kind that resets your body's repair mechanisms, lets your brain clear out waste, and balances your hormones. It flourishes with connection, because loneliness, my friend, is its own kind of poison. And joy? Joy is an antioxidant we don't talk enough about. So let me say this with all the sincerity of someone who's seen both the worst and best outcomes. Every plate you make is a message to yourselves. I choose protection over convenience. A message to your future. I may not control everything, but I will control this. A message to the people you love. I'm not done showing up for you. You see, cancer prevention isn't about fear. It's about agency. It's about reclaiming the small daily choices we once thought didn't matter and turning them into a shield. You're not too late. You're not too old. You're not too far gone. Right now, today is the perfect time to start again. So go ahead, add the garlic, pour the olive oil, slice that apple with the peel, brew your green tea, take that sunset walk, say no to junk that doesn't serve you. Because someone out there, your child, your grandchild, your spouse, even your future self, is counting on you to stay longer, stronger, clearer. And that isn't just about living longer. It's about living well. You don't have to do it all at once. Just start with the next bite, then the next, and then the next. Because every bite is a vote for your health, for your clarity, for your life. And those votes, they add up to something unstoppable. Let's make every one count together.